Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World. A couple of years ago I did a video titled Why Every Guitarist Should Listen to Swervedriver, and I still stand by that statement. Every guitarist should listen to Swervedriver, and I did a cover version on that video, but I didn't do a full lesson, and I thought it's probably time that I attempt a guitar lesson for a Swervedriver song. Now, doing this, a lesson for a Swervedriver song, there are many bumps in the road. The main one being Jimmy and Adam are fantastic guitar players. Now, I said on my video they're like the KK Downing and Glenn Tipton of the alternative rock world, and I do mean that. They're really good guitar players with distinct styles, and they mesh together so well. So the lesson is for the song Last Train to Satansville from the album Mezcal Head. Now, like all of my guitar lessons, I am no way, shape or form claiming that this is exactly how to play this song. This is how I have learned it. I've listened to this a lot. You know, I know this song going way back, and this is how I would play it to the best of my abilities. Is this how Adam and Jimmy play it? Only Adam and Jimmy can tell you how this song goes exactly. This is simply how I think it goes. And before we go any further, what I will do is I did a quick jam, first minute and a half of the song, over the live version, which was on 120 minutes. So I will play over that. And if you watch that and think, he seems like he's got a reasonable idea of how it goes, then please do proceed on to the lesson. Now, I will say the version on 120 minutes is much faster than the album version. So it was quite tricky putting all these parts in, and I'm trying to do Adam's melody and Jimmy's melody as well, and some of the rhythm parts. So here we go. The next minute and a half is me jamming over the live version of Last Train to Satansville. If you think it's okay, the next part of the video is my lesson for what I played in this. As ever folks, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World. Cheers for now. So I guess if you're still here, you must have thought that was okay, but I will reiterate once again, what I'm showing you here is what I think Adam and Jimmy are playing, but I cannot guarantee 100% that it is correct. But I will go over what I played in that jam. So I guess theoretically this song is in F sharp minor or A major. There are only three main chords in the verse. It's just an A major chord, F sharp minor chord, and a D. Now, I don't think they're playing the full chords, and on screen now I will put the shape of these chords. So the song starts with a build up on an F sharp minor, 2nd fret of the E string, bottom E string, 4th fret of the A string, 4th fret of the D string, and it builds up with a bit of palm muting on this hand. Just as simple as that. And then Adam starts this melody riff. So again, I think all these notes are going to be in the F sharp minor scale or the A major scale. So the first note, he slides into the 6th fret of the D string, down to the 4th fret, back to the 6th fret, back down to the 4, down to the 2nd fret, and that's all on the D string. So far we have. And now we move over to the A string. So it's 4, 2, 4. Whole thing. Change the camera angle so you can see my picking hand. And again. And now we're into the main verse. Now throughout a lot of the song, the bass just seems to be toggling between the A and the F sharp. Maybe some of the guitars are doing that at points as well, but it's just like this. So really that's like the 2nd fret of the bottom E string and the 5th fret, which is the same as the open A. So anyway, that's what the bass is doing. So the main chords in the verse are just, as I said, the A, F sharp minor, and the D, with a liberal use of a whammy bar. So Adam's using a Jazzmaster. Now it's quite difficult to get the same sound as Adam when you're using a Kemper, just playing through headphones, but he doesn't seem to be playing the whole chords. It's just like, I guess it's more a kind of scene set, a tone setting, a sound sort of escape in the background over he's singing over. So it's like, so it's just as simple as that. It's just the A, F sharp minor, A again, F sharp minor, A again, F sharp minor, to the D, back to the F sharp minor. So that's like the first verse measure, and they both seem to be playing that same sort of thing. There's no melodies over the top of that, it is just. Now when it goes into the 2nd and 3rd parts of the verse, it goes a bit faster than that. It changes from the F sharp faster to the D. It's like this. And the 3rd measure stays on the F sharp for 2 beats to the D, back to the F sharp minor. So what I'll do is I'll play over the first verse part and then the 2nd verse part. So over the 2nd parts of the verse, Jimmy's playing 2 different melodies, and the first one sounds like this to me. And then the D chord, the F sharp minor chord. So all these notes are in the F sharp minor scale or the A major scale. So again, this is what it sounds like to me. He starts on the 2nd fret of the G string, the A, and then goes back to the 1st fret, toggles between them, onto the 4th fret of the G string, maybe slides up, I'm not sure, and then plays the 4th fret of the D down to the 2nd fret of the D string, like a slide down. So all together slowly. To the D chord, to the F sharp minor chord. Change the view. The second time there's a different melody, and it sounds to me like it goes like this. So it starts the 7th fret of the top E string, pull off to the 5th fret, then the same on the B string. And then the 6th fret of the G string. And then I slide from the 4th fret of the G to the 6th fret, and then catch the 5th fret of the top E string. So all together. And again. Once more for luck. And then you slide down. So it's the 4th fret of the G, pull off to the 2nd fret of the G, 4th fret of the D, pull off to the 2nd fret of the D. Finish that measure with the 7th fret of the G string to the 4th fret of the D string. So I'll play that whole thing together slowly. Now, as an aside, it sounds to me like later on in the song he's actually playing that in reverse, like this. But I think you would be able to get away with just playing, you know, if you're just jamming. The whole thing about this, as I said in the intro, is this is just to help you jam along with the song. I think you could just play the same thing twice. Just play that over both parts. Or if you're a bit more gifted than me, you can maybe play that in the second time. Or something like that. That takes you up to an instrumental part about 1.5 minutes into the song, and Adam plays the same part that he did in the beginning, this. So he plays that once and there's a little pickup. So that's the 2nd fret of the A, hammer on to the 4th fret of the A, over to the 2nd fret of the D. So all together. Same again. And then he plays the same part but an octave higher, so it's the 4th fret of the top E to the 2nd fret of the top E to the E string open. And then again a couple of times faster. And that last bit is toggling between the open B string and the 2nd fret of the B string. So slowly. Change the view. So after he's done that bit, it sounds like it goes up to the 9th fret of the B string, which is really this same note here, the G sharp. So in context. Then after that it sounds like he's going up to the 16th fret of the top E, which is just this one, an octave higher. And then it moves to a B chord and Adam plays the 16th fret of the G string, which is a B note, with a judicious use of the whammy bar. Maybe in the bend as well. And then it sounds like he finishes with the 14th fret of the G, B and E strings, which is the sort of top end of that F sharp minor chord. So the best thing to do is watch the link below, which is the clip from 120 minutes, and watch what Adam's doing. But basically, I mean, it sounds to me like this. Now when Adam's doing the melody line, it sounds to me like Jimmy's just playing the A, the D, the F sharp minor. Plays that 3 times. Another one. And the last one goes like this. To a B minor. So that's why Adam's up here playing the B note, the chord tone of the B minor. So the instrumental part, the guitar behind it's like this. And then back to the F sharp minor and the bass going.